True. All right, Senator, what made you want to come here today?
These are our brothers and sisters. These are our fellow Hoosiers, and for me, I'm the hired help. I work for our citizens, and they've gotten a raw deal. Carrier has record sales and record earnings for United Technology, their parent company. They just announced last week earnings over $7 billion. And so at the same time they have record sales, record earnings, and their CEO is making millions and millions and millions, they are firing these workers because they want to pay people in Mexico $3 an hour. It's just wrong. And it's really breaking the promise of America and the American dream. And I want to let these great people know we're going to fight for them. I can't make any promises, but the promise I can make is we will fight nonstop to make sure that there's a fair deal here.
Do you think there's any way the jobs will stay at this point?
Well, if you look at the basics of business, you want your sales to go up. They've got that. You want your earnings to go up. They've got that. You want your shareholders to do well. They've got that. This is simply almost like trying to be a free rider is what Carrier's doing. That they don't want to pay American wages, but they want to sell their furnaces in America. And so they want to pay Mexican wages, but sell their furnaces in America. It's really a complete contradiction of what America is supposed to be about.
Were you surprised to see Donald Trump talking about this on the campaign trail?
I was not, because some of the folks who Donald Trump is talking to and who are supporting him are workers who felt the American dream hasn't worked for me recently. And for these workers, it's not the American dream that's wrong, it's the way some of these companies are dealing with it and some of the things that are being done. And so we want to make sure that our companies do well, but at the same time when they do, that their workers do well.
What are your next steps?
My next steps are to contact United Technology, which we've already done. We have sent a letter to United Technology, and it is signed by the mayor of Indy, the mayor of Huntington, where UTech is going to lose 700 jobs, Congressman Stutzman, Governor Pence, Governor Coates, myself, and saying, look, this doesn't make any sense at a time when you have record sales, record earnings, that you let 2,100 Hoosiers go because you want to try to squeeze the grapefruit even a little bit more. Everybody should have a chance to have some success. I don't think it's un-American for a worker to want to be able to buy a home and take care of their families. That's what this country's built about. That's why Donald Trump is talking about it. That's why you see 3 million people looking at the video where Carrier told their workers, yeah, we don't need you anymore. We're moving to Mexico, even though we have record sales and record earnings. And so all I'm trying to do is make sure that we can have the American dream for everyone. And so we've contacted United Technology. We've sent them a letter saying, sit down at a table with all of us. And that includes the governor, Senator Coates, Mayor Joe, the mayor of Huntington, everybody else. Sit with us and tell us how we can't work this out. Because they clearly told me this has nothing to do with regulations. Regulations are the same in Mexico as here in the United States. It has nothing to do with suppliers. They pay the same price for parts that go into the furnace in Mexico as they do here in Indianapolis. And so it's simply about wages. And if we sit around a table and we work together, and United Technologies comes in good faith and Carrier comes in good faith, we can do this.
All right, so you're not giving up on losing the jobs yet?
Oh no, we're just starting.
That's it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks very much.
Good night.